Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TJ, and today I have returned officially to YouTube. It's been a little while since I've been doing regular videos. Of course, I have uploaded the old one now and again, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've just been ridiculously busy, like crazy busy with just life in general. A lot of things have been changing for me recently. Work, I've been putting in some extra hours due to having to catch up on lost work since the virus outbreak and all the restrictions that were implemented. It meant that work for me slowed right down, and since they were lifted, I have been able to work as normal as one would expect, but it also comes with a lot of overtime due to a lot of work that we need to catch up on. So I haven't really had the time to be able to load up the computer and play some games, record them, edit them, and upload them, and make all the thumbnails and things. I haven't had the time to be able to do that. On top of that, I also have been doing many PC upgrades because I've always said I only have what I need. So I never went for like the top most powerful CPUs and GPUs and all the likes for the computers, because I always had what I needed, which was, you know, it was enough to record maximum settings on Command and Conquer, render out all my videos and make all my my graphics and my content. I always had a decent enough microphone. I've really liked this one. I've had this one for a while, so I didn't need any upgrades. But as time's gone on and the games have progressed, and I have a PlayStation, but I'm going to be honest with you, I think I prefer to be able to play an FPS game in really good frames, and my old parts, they just weren't up to scratch. My rendering on my videos took a little while on the i5 6600K, I think I had, and it was just not enough. I needed to upgrade. The time came, I needed to upgrade, and I always say to myself, if I'm going to upgrade something, I'm going to make sure I go as high as I can afford to go, so that I don't need to upgrade again anytime soon. So a couple of parts I will say that I have upgraded on the computer is the CPU. Again, I had the i5 6600K, now I have the Intel i9 9900K, and I upgraded the graphics card just recently because my GTX 1060 was not keeping up with the newer games like Apex or Call of Duty or Outriders, and I wanted to get some better frames and quality, so I've upgraded the GTX to an RTX 2080 Super. So the computer now is like a ridiculous beast, and I think it's going to last me for quite a while. I'm able to play in 4K. Of course, if I want max 4K, I'm going to need to change the monitor to a 4K monitor, but I can play in 4K upscaled on many of these games. And so yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and now I've done the computer upgrade, I've caught up on the work, I'm able to do some more videos now. So kicking today off, we're going to be jumping into Tiberium Essence. It's going to be a 1v1. I'll read out the names when we get into the game and the map, of course. And hopefully we can have some fun. And then leading on from here, we're going to be doing some Red Alert 3, some Kane's Wrath. It's going to be comp stomps. It's going to be a bit of PvP casting, variety of mods. I can get back into my modding a little bit now. And I'm hoping very soon, I've done some recording tests and they come out absolutely crisp. I'm hoping to get some videos on games like Outriders or maybe Apex Legends. Maybe some live streams on these games as well. But of course, keeping up to date with the Command & Conquer videos and content regularly is going to be my top priority. So without further ado, let's continue with this and let's jump into the game on Essence. Enjoy. Alrighty, here we are, Tiberium Essence 1.6. The mod will be in the description down below if you guys want to grab the mod. Today, I don't know the map name, unfortunately. I couldn't find it, but in the top of the map, as the brown node, this is Goblin. And in the bottom of the map, the blue screen, this is Firestar. So, I don't know the actual names of these players. They are just the gamer tags they're going for currently in this game. And I'm going to quickly say to any of you that send me replays, I am just going to read the names from the game player list, because I don't know who's using what alias these days. A lot of people tend to change their in-game names to what their actual Discord names or known name is. So, taking a little look around the map, we have got a couple of Tiberium spikes, which obviously they have captured. And some standard build orders here. Goblin's going for probably the dual refinery with the Wolf Factory, pumping out some harvesters, and I imagine Firestar's probably going for the same. Taking a cheeky harvester to the mid-map, collecting the resources just up here, which I think... I don't actually remember the name of the resources that come from the Wayne Hole monster, but I know that it's pretty decent, quite close to blue. Somebody in the comment section might want to correct me. I think it may be just a tiny bit more than blue Tiberium. Maybe mistaken there, but you have to also be careful, because infantry can take some severe damage in that resources. Standard scouting going on from Goblin. Going to be checking out Firestar's base. Firestar's got no scouts going out on the map currently at the moment, so unfortunately he hasn't got any idea what's going to be going down on the map at the moment. Double Wolf Factory, double refinery, and we're going to be seeing some Scorpion tanks rolling out now. Little Raider buggy giving a bit of harassment, just letting him know I am here. And I can see what you're doing. We have got a little creepy ass Viceroy slowly moving its way. Like, give me that tank. Wow, it does some damage as well. First points are going to be going to the neutral enemy of the map. Some Devour tanks going to be coming out, going to be trying to deal with the Raider buggies that are scouting at the moment. Backed up with some Razorbacks, which is extremely effective versus infantry. He's going to be making short work of that infantry scouting party there. Currently taking a bit of map control here. Scorpion tanks are going to be moving up. I'm not sure that Firestar has seen Goblin's attack army here, but they could be coming down for some harassment on the harvesters. Seeker is going to be scouting this. He's going to be trying to reverse and get the Devour tanks onto those Scorpion tanks as quickly as possible, because they're going to be dealing some tremendous damage to the harvesters if he doesn't get it under control. Is going to be losing a Seeker tank there. Traded off with the Raider tank, but unfortunately the overwhelming spam forces of the Raiders are going to overwhelm Firestar's small little army. Going to be bunkering down the Scorpion tanks for the extra armor, I believe. I think they get it's a small percentage of armor I think they get from when they bunker down. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very effective when we have got some Devourer tanks loaded up with Tiberium. They are going to outrange the Raiders and the Scorpions. So you're going to take this into account. Probably best if you get out of your static mode here, get them up and reverse them out. Unfortunately, he's going to be losing all of the Scorpions here. Goblin's going to be trying to take out Firestar's secondary economy, getting rid of that Tiberium spike. Expansion is going to be going out. There's no MCV move from Firestar, although Goblin has moved his MCV to the next Tiberium field, going to be munching on that second field there. So, in theory, oh boy, he's taking out the harvester that was carrying the Wayne Hole monster's resources, unfortunately. He is denied that. So he is actually behind Goblin at the moment on economy. The first field is nearly gone, but it's the same result for Goblin at the top. He's going to be taking out the expansion harvester here. He's going to be losing even more economy. He's going to be setting Firestar back so far at the moment. More harassment going to be coming down from the Scorpion tanks. Goblin's going to be trying to keep him busy The longer he keeps him busy, the more time he has got to gain some map control with the Tiberium fields. Another harvester is going to be going down, but unfortunately the Raider tanks have seen them and they're going to be going for him. Raider tanks, Scorpion tanks. Whew. Devourers are absolutely filthy when you've got them loaded up with the Tiberium. I've got to admit, with the shields on them as well, with the extra defense. But now that his main party has indeed moved up middle map trying to get rid of the Scorpion tanks, 3 more have managed to proceed down to the bottom of the map trying to harass these harvesters here. Not doing enough damage though. They're going to need the laser upgrade for sure. Firestar's going to be mopping up the final few. Although a very large army of Scorpions are going to be coming in. What I would probably do right now is just wait for a few moments to get that laser upgrade. I can't remember exactly where you get it from. I think it's, yeah, Operation Center, which he's nearly got now. He's about halfway. But he's going to be expanding onto his 3rd field now. So again, Goblin is going to be staying ahead in economy. Slight map control with the Scorpion tanks, keeping an eye on that middle. Firestar did manage to save his Tiberium spike here though, which is very nice to see. This is gonna help him slightly with the economy, but unfortunately he's just not up to scratch. Lasers are upgraded. He's gonna be rolling into Firestar's base, gonna be trying to take out as many units as possible with the extremely powerful lasers on the Scorpion tanks. Gonna be taking out that Devourer, sorry. Been a little while since I last casted a CNC 3 game. Been a while since I've actually played it. He's going to be trying to take out the MCV here, which we actually may be able to do. It's only got a quarter of a health, but unfortunately the overwhelming forces of the Devourer tanks loaded up with Tiberium is just too much for him. So he's going to be reversing out there, going to be taking out a wool factory and a power plant. And keeping his units on the reverse move here. Bit of movement. Bit of attack damage at the same time. That's the one of the perks of a reverse move on tanks. You're able to reverse them out of harm's way while still being able to fire back. Double refinery on the 3rd field here, so the economy I imagine for Goblin is tremendously more than Firestar's at the moment, but he's got to be very careful with the Devourer tanks because they are mopping up those Scorpions pretty quickly. And even with a laser upgrade, it's still just not enough to be able to bear. Storm Rider's going to be out on the field. We could be looking at some mines being dropped down. Not too sure. Yep, we got some mines dropping down. Oh boy, he's actually managed to push right through with the Devourer tanks mixed with some Storm Rider is going to be shooting any aircraft that come out of their airfield at the moment. It's actually coming back into the game, which is really nice to see because I honestly thought it was going to be a GG with the overwhelming force of the Raider tanks with the upgrades and of course 3 Tiberium fields. But he's managed to push through, mop up those the Scorpion tanks with the Devourers, and now he's putting back on some harassment for himself. Going to be taking out that refinery, and not a whole lot to be able to contest this army at the moment. Still trying to chase down those Storm Riders with the attack bikes here. Laser turret going to be going down to try and push away the Devourer tanks. He has managed to push quite a few Devourer tanks back now, and he has lost most of the Razorbacks, I believe. So it's just a case of rebuild, get onto the economy a bit more, because unfortunately he's still just on 2 Tiberium fields here. And of course a very hurt drone platform. Going to be looking at a bit of an infantry spam. They're going to be very, very effective versus the Devourers. Unfortunately the Scorpion tanks just haven't been enough at the moment. Still trying to clear up the harvesters, and unfortunately he did lose all of the attack bikes as well, so it's a kind of even playing field at the moment. Both players are around about the same army size. One's gone for tanks, the other's gone for infantry. Again, only drawback is Goblin is on the resources a little more than Firestar currently is. 4 Storm Riders going to be going off, going to be doing some Harvester harassment. Many Devourer tanks mixed with the Razorbacks. The Razorbacks be able to deal some tremendous damage on the infantry. The Devourer tanks are going to force the infantry to move a bit closer. I have seen some buzzers around as well, so it's a pretty even playing field at the moment. Going to be pulling those Storm Riders back. He's noticed he cannot get in there. Unfortunately, my throat is a little bit sore today, but I will be okay nonetheless. Going to be pushing the Harvesters to the 3rd field rather than expanding to it. Scouting party is going to be taking a little look around. Going to be seeing some Harpies going up now, mixed with the laser upgrade. It should be pretty nice. Providing he can get around the Razorbacks, because that is it's actually what's going to cause the most damage here. Now going to be placing some harassment on that Tiberium spike there. Raider buggies going out for the scout, and again I didn't realize that Raiders actually get a Tiberium beam upgrade, which is pretty nice. Shrine has gone down. He's going for, I think we're going to be looking at a double airfield spam of Harpies with the laser upgrade. Thing about air, even though there is quite a bit of anti-air on the field, they're so mobile that you're able to get around them and just continuously harass the playing field here. Harpy's going to be doing a bit of scouting. What have you got? Razorback is going to be taking them out, and the infantry squads are in fact dead. What on earth? Contaminator. Okay. Originally the Viceroids, but the Viceroy model has been changed in this mod. Harpy's going to be mopping up the 4 Storm Riders that were going for the scout. They could have been pretty nice for Harvester harassment, and unfortunately he has indeed lost them. And the Tiberium Spike is going to be taking a loss very soon as well. Devourers are going to be coming in, and the Harpies are going to be trying to mix up. I think it was a cat missile that would just drop there. Unfortunately, the EMP did absolutely nothing but drop a couple of the shields, so the Harpies are going to be trying to mop up the Devil. Oh boy, get the back. Are going to be losing some infantry here, and possibly the Devourer tanks targeting the laser capacitors here. Going to be another mine drop landing onto the Razorbacks and taking out 3/4 of the Razorback army there, which is extremely devastating for Firestar due to that being his only anti-air. Goblin's going to be manually force firing on the anti-air there. Now that it's gone, he has unfortunately going to be losing the large majority of his army. Bit of phantom army going on here. Not going to be doing it all that much at all. Not really sure of the purpose of that move. Goblin was able to push Firestar away. Now we're going to be using the Harpies for mopping up those Harvesters. And I believe we got some that are heroic rank as well. Down goes another Harvester, and the main army force of Goblin is now making its way towards Firestar, while Goblin's mopping up what he can, getting the Harpies back. Going to be using them as a backdoor harassment army. So if Firestar ends up diverting the army towards the infantry, which he's probably going to need to do, it's going to allow Goblin to move those Harpies around and do some additional backdoor damage. I believe the Razorbacks have got some upgrades actually. It's Tiberium Enhancement. Increases the attack damage and maximum health of the unit, which is really, really nice. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to be able to push Goblin's army back. And a cool GG. That is a GG for Goblin. Very nice fight on Tiberium Essence 1.6. Again, mod is in the description down below. Let's have a look at the stats, and I do believe, yeah, Goblin was pretty far ahead in the economy here. I think that if Firestar went for the traditional expansion build as well, he may have had a larger chance of surviving due to being able to build more units, but unfortunately he didn't go that route, and that cost him the game, theoretically. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Many casts to come, bit more essence. I've got a couple more replays. I've got a ton of Red Alert 3 gameplays, replays, and I've also got a couple of Kane's Wrath as well. Alongside that, got a bunch of Comp Stomp videos played by myself, of course, and a couple of community events that I hosted. I got a whole bunch of gameplays to show you guys, which I think you guys will probably enjoy. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next video.